Hi guys, I'm back again today with another Autobahn reaction. The first one that no, we did maybe one before the last one, or even a couple videos before the last Autobahn video, and somebody commented, "I can't believe you looked for the most boring Autobahn video to react to." Well, it's a request. I can't do anything about it. It's a link, okay. That is buy me a coffee request. If you want me to check out a specific video, then you can also buy me a coffee down in the description, so that I can react to your maybe not so boring video that you want me to check out. But we have another one, and we have here an American. Okay, so 10 fact thought by an American. I went fast on the Autobahn. I don't know how fast he's gonna go compared to the others, but I'm intrigued. So before we do start, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, and let's find out. Get it.
We're fahren off der Autobahn. Der Ami goes 240 on the Autobahn.
240?
Moin moin, welcome to Krautsalat. I'm Eric, an American in Germany, and right now I am standing over the Autobahn. Everyone keeps asking about driving on the Autobahn and blah blah blah. Well, today I'm gonna get in the car, we're gonna drive fast. I'm also gonna bring you 10 fun, exciting, great facts about the German Autobahn. This is a great spot. It's a great, beautiful view. It's just a little bit too noisy. So I'm gonna find another spot to give you these 10 facts, and then we're gonna go jump out on the road and do some fast driving. Let's go.
Ooh, sounds
All
like
right,
a plan.
here we go. 10 facts for you about the German Autobahn. Number 1, the speed limit. There are many spots that have a regulated speed limit, but without a general speed limit, there are areas that are regulated, but the fact that Germany does not have a general speed limit, there's only 2 other countries, Afghanistan and Burundi. Number 2, zwei. The name Autobahn was coined by Robert Otzen in 1929. Number 3, the oldest German motorway is the Avus around Berlin. The Avus was built between 1913 and 1921. It's about 10 kilometers long, and this was a prototype for what would become the Autobahn. Number 4, the first real motorway was built between Bonn and Cologne and established in 1932. They called this the Nur Automobilstraße, only for cars. This original stretch is now the A555. I wonder where the A666 is. We might have to find that. However, this was not the first motorway in Europe. The Italians had their first motorway in 1924 between Milan and Varese. Number 5, here is the controversy fact. The Autobahn being related to the Nazis. It is, but the myth is that the Nazis built the Autobahn and they took credit for it. However, historians have proved that there's little truth to that myth. It was actually done by Konrad Adenauer, who at the time was the mayor of Cologne, and this was in 1932.
Oh, Adenauer. Okay, so that's why we get that name for. For some reason, this city that I live in, there's so many German names for streets and whatnot. I don't know what the Germans were doing here back then, but we have Burnham. We have Adenauer building in my college, and I never knew. I mean, historically probably told us, but I didn't research on it. I just was like, okay, we have an Adenauer building, so what? Because it's named by like people's last name. We have Rizal, which is Jose Rizal, a very historical person here in the Philippines, and we have Adenauer, like I mentioned. We have Perfecto by someone else. I don't know who he is. So there we go. Maybe that's him, or maybe it's another famous Adenauer. I don't know. Okay, like, is there another one that I should know? You guys let me know. In Germany? Or is he
1933 and 1942, a little under 4,000 kilometers of Autobahn were built. After Hitler had promised 600,000 jobs in building the Autobahn, never was there any more than 250,000 employed. A big promise, major fail. Number 6 is the overall length, about 12,845 kilometers in total length. The longest is the A7, which is right
That's
behind
far.
us. That runs almost 1,000 kilometers in length. However, only Australia has more national roadways within their country. That surprises me. I know the US has a lot with the interstates, but I guess it's not that much.
But Australia
Number
is
7,
really like
some cultural heritage. This is a bit of a
desert,
fun
so-
fact. The Dusseldorf-based electronic band
Düsseldorf.
Kraftwerk. One of their famous hits from the album Autobahn, with their fun chorus, "Wir fahren, 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 fahren auf der Autobahn." A catchy song that apparently many people loved. This was before
should
my
react
time.
to
They
this.
kind of point out some of the boredom and monotony that can be found while driving. Number 8 is a little bit more negative, the traffic jams. And this is even something that I've learned in my short time here. Everybody complains about the traffic jams. And annually, the length of these traffic jams stack up that could wrap around the world 38 times. That's a lot of sitting, and Germans do not like to wait. So number 9, it's not always such a peaceful tool for travel. During the war, there was a few spots that were used for airplane landings, and a couple specific tunnels were used for military storage. By the late 1980s, they had built specific like landing pads, landing strips in certain areas. And with this, to the best of my knowledge, when the US built the interstate system, they formulated and designed it based on that. So the United States interstate system specifically has areas at regular intervals where an airplane can be emergency landed just in case. That came from the design that they were
The
seeing
Autobahn.
of the German Autobahn. Last but not least, number 10, special points of interest. Along the Autobahn, they've got these little brown signs before the exits. These little signs are called Unterrichtungstafeln. These point out historical places of interest. So pay attention to these,
nice.
and you'll see some cool stuff. Here we go
If we
on
can
the
read
Autobahn.
them. Is he alone?
We can go from 130. We're about 160 right now.
Oh, he's not.
So you know this is my own reaction.
And he's sitting on that side, so yeah.
200. I've never gone this fast in a car before. So
Is he gonna
quite
drive? Oh,
interesting.
I thought he was gonna
210.
drive, that's why.
pushing 220. Now this is what the Americans think of on the Autobahn. Being able to go fast. And the landscape is blowing right by. Bye-bye.
Autobahn.
Back up to 220. 220. Pushing 230. We are flying. Bye-bye. 235, 240. And the bugs are...
Is he
we're
crying?
collecting bugs on the windshield too.
He's like, he's so
rapid
happy
death.
he's crying now. I mean, he's tearing up.
Woohoo! Oh man. My palms are a little bit sweaty. Not
Okay.
gonna lie.
Maybe that's why he's tearing up. He's like, oh my no.
240. Yeah, I think that's our top speed. 240.
So that's fast.
Wow.
I will be like shitting my pants at this point.
I just realized I was holding my breath. Look, can we see all of the bugs that we collected
Oh.
on the window?
They should
Very
have
much
a
fun.
bug.
Now we did it. So all of you other
Meeting.
YouTubers
Like, do not cross the Autobahn.
go on the Autobahn and top off your speed at about 180. We made this for you. 240. Ah. I hope you enjoyed those 10 facts. We learned something new. Got to drive on the Autobahn going pretty damn fast. That was exciting. Here next to it, as the cars fly by, like you feel the adrenaline in the air. This is really cool. Being one of Germany's top attractions, literally, I'm glad that we got to experience that today. So now, till next time, click subscribe and stick with me. We will do some more traveling, seeing Germany, learning some cool things, different experiences, sightseeing. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Krautsalat is there. The link for some merch is down below.
I don't know why
We've
I'm
got
still watching.
the awesome t-shirts, and thank you to those that have been buying them already. I love that, I appreciate it. And until next time, Feierabend.
Okay, so that was the fun. Seeing different people's perspective. Oh, I see a girl. I think we did react to a girl. She was in like a sports car or something on the Autobahn before, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I think she was driving. So that's fascinating too. Well, I love that this was different because it gave us facts, and then we also got to see him on the Autobahn, and it wasn't like for long. It was just like a very brief moment, so that's good. It wasn't just like the drive there, and it was you know. But anyways, beautiful peeps, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow, yeah. Bye.